I believe I said this a couple of times on this course, but there is one point that I cannot finish this course about career and project management without mentioning. It's about ethics, integrity, and honesty while applying for a job. Why I'm saying this? Because the only thing you cannot do is to lie in your CV, in your interview, or in your social media. Nowadays, it's so easy, but it's so easy, incredibly easy for me to check if the information you are providing is true or not. And if it's not, it's a done deal. You not only lose your job, but you lose your reputation. And your reputation is, for me, is everything you have. Please be mindful, absolutely mindful on that. I know many of you say, oh, you don't need to say that. But there is a trend today with this, I would say, word of Instagram, that we always want to inflate who we are. You know, it's like the photos of Instagram. Everybody is so beautiful. There is nobody that is not gorgeous on Instagram. Everybody, it's, with the filters just perfect. And people think they can do the same with their CVs or their experience. So you were a team member on a smaller project, but in a big company, and suddenly you introduce yourself as someone that saved the company. Be mindful. Be mindful. People can check. And if the company is serious, they will check. There is no way they will not check. They will check. For example, don't fake your degree. For example, I am finishing the course, and then you put you are already done with the course. This is fake. This is fake. This will work against you. You have permission, you have permission to work in X country, and you don't. You tell that you have this experience, and you haven't. Or the experience you had is irrelevant. Irrelevant. You spend half a day traveling in China at the airport, and you put that China, everywhere in China. This is not true. And in the past, honestly, it was a little bit challenging to check that, right? To check even things internationally. Today, there is no way. People can check with one email. People can check if you really have the credential you're telling, if you really have the degree, if you really work it on that company. So never ever fake things or inflate things. And if you really want to have that additional experience, go for it and make it real. Then you put, and nobody on earth would challenge that experience because it's public. Everybody saw it. And this is ethical and honesty. And also, never try to position yourself as someone you are not, because this will also not help you. For example, you try to say things that people really want to hear, but it's not what you believe. You will not get a job, you get just trouble, okay? Paid trouble, okay? Paid trouble. And you need to be aware of that because, life and our expectations are far above and beyond that.